Yes, people, welcome back. So, it's Thursday. No, it's not, it's Friday. Bad week to be me. This is the first time I've filmed because my laptop died. So I had to sort that out. Got a new laptop today, which I have to set up. But today is day one of carb load. I'm not gonna film my carbs today. I will film them tomorrow. If you wanna see like a full day of carb loading, go watch my last half marathon video because I did the whole day of eating on that. But I'll just show you bits and pieces of what I eat. Like, it's very much similar to that video, so I'm not going to do the exact same. What am I doing now? Now I'm going to go pick up my race bib and t-shirt. I've parked near the start. The race starts at 8:30 on Sunday. So today and tomorrow I'm just chilling, trying to do as little steps as possible. So far today I've done 3,500, so literally nothing. And yeah, let's see what the t-shirt looks like in person, because I haven't seen it yet. Boom, represent. Alright, what did we get in the race pack? I'm pretty sure it's just my bib number, which is 3167. 21367. Oh, it's got my name on as well. How adorable. Oh, and it's got tracker. That's where the tracker is, if you've ever wondered, because I know I definitely used to. Anything else? Oh, and a small number. I don't know where that's for. And there's some pins as well. There you go, that's fun. And this top, which is mid. I don't like navy for starters, but also all the like marathon and half marathon tops I think are really boring. The only good one I've seen is the London Landmarks one. That one's pretty cool. I'll put a picture on the screen, why not? But yeah, everyone else, and they're all navy as well, which is so annoying. I don't really own anything navy. Let's see if it fits. Not bad actually. I asked if they could swap to a large, and they said no. So I'm glad I stuck with XL, because I think a large would have been extremely tight, not leave me with much modesty. Does not go with my outfit, but cool. I'll wear this at some point in my life, maybe. Probably not. And now we just got to go set this up, which is annoying. It looks nice though. Boom, new laptop for work, which looks cool. The annoying thing as well, oh, it's got not old charger, but it's got that charger. I thought it'd be USB-C. That's kind of annoying. And also annoying is obviously I get a European charger because I bought it in Europe, which is fine for the next 6 months. But then after that, that's annoying. What else is in here? What is in here? And how do I open it without ripping it? What the helly? Maybe I'm not supposed to open this. Maybe there is nothing else in here. What a waste of packaging. No, there is stuff in there. Oh no, it's just cardboard. Yeah, what a waste of time. And packaging. Anything underneath here? No. Wow. What a waste of packaging. How bad for the environment. So yeah, eat carbs, set this up. Maybe I'll do a little time lapse of me. Online coach vibes. And water. When you're carb loading, make sure you drink water, because I know you probably won't want to because you'll feel more full, but water is really, really important when you're eating carbs to transport it to the muscles. That's not scientifically correct, but that's a really simple way of explaining it. And I'm not a science channel, so let's keep it simple. Vámonos! My baby is all set up, so we can work again. Lovely. Didn't film a montage because that is boring, to be honest, but I wanted to talk about this. Is it focusing? Do you like the beauty bloggers do? Yeah, nice. Beetroot shots. Massive, massive fan of the effects beetroot shots have. Hate the flavour. Taste terrible. But beetroot, really good. Also good for pumps, in my opinion, in the gym. I do find that when I regularly eat beetroot, doesn't give you as good effects, but definitely with the beetroot shots, I definitely notice I'm a little bit more vascular in the gym. But it also, in simple terms, it improves oxygen consumption, so it's good for running, and it's good for training at altitude as well. So, little beetroot shot. I don't take these year round because it's expensive more than anything to be drinking one of these a day, but definitely leading up to like races, or if you just fancy a little bit of a better pump, if you're training up a body, I do like them, but they're terrible. Oh. It tastes like all the bad things of, oh my, it tastes like all the bad things of a chili con carne in one. And I don't really know why. It's got quite a meaty flavour, I think. But short term, and it ruins your tongue apparently. I didn't realise that. Good thing I haven't really planned to go out. So, how many carbs am I on now? 500, so I've got 300 more grams of carbs to eat. Gonna have some fizzy worms, because who doesn't love fizzy worms? Carb loading equals an excuse to eat sweets. And pasta for dinner, of course, got a lasagna. Maybe I'll show you my lasagna. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow. I don't know. There we go. Got the lasagna. Doesn't look like much. Top's a bit burnt, but tastes good. And you might be wondering, Lawrence, why are you sat outside? A, it's nice weather. B, look at the beautiful views. So if you're thinking about van life, think about that, man. Think about this. Good afternoon. So just worked this morning in a beautiful coffee shop by the marina, and now it is lunchtime. So we've got 200 grams of dry rice, some sweet corn, and some beef leg. Now this is a case of do as I say, not as I do, because if you're carb loading, I'd usually recommend avoiding beef. It's slightly slower to digest. If you want to eat protein, which of course we do, I'd stick with chicken. And this is for lunch, so it's not too bad if I was having it as my evening meal, but it needed to be eaten. I live in a van, I have a finite amount of food. So, plan for the day, we are gonna go get my hair cut, make me more aerodynamic for the run tomorrow, and then just gonna chill. I've done 3,000 steps again, so keeping it simple. The run starts at 8:30 tomorrow morning, which is pretty early. So I'll get up at like 7, get some carbs in, walk over to the start, and run till my little heart doesn't give out. I was gonna say that. No, not that. I'm aware the start of this video has been quite waffly, so I apologise about that. It should be more interesting or more like clips tomorrow during the run, but I've enjoyed it, you know. I was watching those clips back yesterday and I was a little bit unhinged in them, but YOLO. Look at gonna be moving aerodynamic now. Come on. Final update from me before tomorrow. Pre-mixed this, which I'm gonna keep in the fridge. It is Tailwind Nutrition speed mix. It's got 50 grams of carbs in. Then I got my pre-race nutrition lined up. We're gonna eat this before. That's another 46 grams of carbs. So we've got 96 grams of carbs before we even start. And then I'll have this like after like 5K. And we're also trying out, I've had the Mortons before. We're trying out the Cis Beta Fuel, and this one looks really good. It's basically just honey and salt, no additives, but like I said, I have never tried that before, and trying gels out for the first time during a race is not ideal. I'm not gonna have all 5 of those either. I only need 3, maybe 4, but it's always good to have too many than too little. And then we've got the race day fit lined out. We've got Nike shorts within a lining, compression socks. I'd never used compression socks until recently, but they are pretty good. Grafters and vest. You can't even get this anymore because they changed their name to Gritness. These sunglasses, OJO, they're a Greek brand, pretty good. And then like I said, I think I said this in one of my recent videos, running belt rather than running vest to store everything in, just because that's the way I like it. I'm also gonna walk over and get a coffee from the coffee shop over there because it doesn't open till 9, and like I said, race is at 7:30. And I want a little double espresso or Americano in the morning just to get things moving. Yeah, if you know, you know. Final meal, we've got chicken and potatoes. Keep it simple. Don't eat loads of stuff that you're not used to eating the day before. Just with everything, not just racing. You know, if you're doing a bodybuilding comp, don't carb up on stuff you haven't eaten during prep. If you're doing high rocks, don't suddenly eat stuff the day before you haven't eaten before. Just keep things simple. Yeah, catch you tomorrow. I'm actually a little bit nervous now. Mate, this is not the vibe. It's raining. What? The weather app did not say this. It's actually pissing it down. Fit check. Oh my god, I'm getting soaked. But I'm gonna have to find my rain jacket. Ooh, 7:38. My watch says training readiness high. Could be better. 81 sleep score. Could be better. And it's pissing it down. Could be much better. Had my coffee already, cold coffee. It was actually quite nice. This now, yeah, so we've got about 45 minutes, is what's actually described as a glucose energy bar. And it is not what I expected. I've had one of these before. It's like, almost looks like marble. And it's like crumbly, not chewy. And it doesn't have any flavour other than just energy. You know what I mean. I'm actually so annoyed about this rain. I'm gonna switch to my phone now because I don't want to carry a big camera and leave that at the start line because that would get stolen. So I'll catch you at the start line. The start and finish is at this track, which is pretty cool. So you'll run back into the track like that. I think it stopped raining. Obviously the floor's soaking. It's alright, I'm English, we're used to this. Chilling, just got to put my number on. I have not done the best job, but I'm in block 1. I do not feel like a block 1 runner. All these people are professionals. I am not. Full debrief when I'm out of here, but yeah, PB, but I know I could have done better. Kind of disappointed in myself. There we go. Pretty cool medal. 7.5 minute PB from my last half, which was on the 23rd of December. So pretty much exactly 4 months. It's the 27th of April today. I wanted sub 135 and I got 135.28. So not ecstatic with it because I stopped to walk 4 times. Once because I couldn't get a gel out of my pocket. Once because I dropped, well, a headphone fell out my ear. Once because my top fell out like my pocket because I took my top off about halfway. And once because I was just fucked. So that cost me about like a minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes. And like I never stopped to walk. About 5k in I started getting shin splints. I fucked the pacing. I wanted to do 5k slow, 10k fast, 5k slow, but I ended up doing 5k fast, 10k slow, and I just couldn't speed back up at for the last 5k. And that's on me. Fuck my pacing. My watch kept on going, pace too slow, pace too slow. Fuck off. Which threw me off. Again, I'm not blaming the watch, I should have turned that off. I didn't realise it would do that, to be honest. It just took me about 13k to get in the rhythm, which is insane. 13 kilometers of just feeling rough, and then finally it started to click. Oh, which isn't ideal, but I mean a 7.5 minute PB is a 7.5 minute PB, man. And I'm 101 kilos, you know? It's not bad for a heavy boy. And I am a hybrid athlete. And to me, I think everyone's got their own definition of hybrid athlete, but to me, I'm never gonna be the fastest in the race, but I can be the strongest in a race. And I'm never gonna be the strongest in the gym, but I can be the fastest in the gym. I know, wow, you're still better than average, but I don't do this. I don't do anything I do to compete against other people. I do it to compete against me. And just I know, I could have done better, man. Could have done better. Disappointed in myself. And that's one of the worst feelings in the world. Disappointment in yourself. I think my toenail's fallen off as well. We also got this goodie bag as well. So let's see what we got. A lanyard. I actually do like a lanyard, so that's good. Because I take them off like this. And then I put that on my bags to make the zips easier to open. So that's actually really good. I'm actually gassed with that. What is this? What is this? It's like rubber material. No way. It's an inflatable banana. Yeah, that's sick as well. And I think I know what the last thing is. A horrible yellow t-shirt. I don't think yellow's my colour, but who knows? I had to put a story on my Instagram to get this, which I feel like a bit of a distortion, like you can't have this unless you put a story up. Ready, set, peel on the back. Sick. That's all really good. Lanyard, inflatable banana t-shirt. I'm an easy man to please. I am actually going to leave it there because I'm not going to do much for the rest of the day, so it's going to be pretty boring. Drinking a pint, finishing editing. But thank you very much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and in the next video we're going to talk about what the next goals are after a couple of days of rest. Give it a like, please, it helps me out, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you.